Reunited and it feels so good. Baby, let me tell you something. I think this is probably one of the worst kept secrets of this year, okay? It has finally been announced that Apollo Nida will be joining the ladies and gentlemen on the stage for the Married to Medicine reunion. I say this is the worst kept secret because the people had already put it out there. So while People magazine got the exclusive, the people on the streets, okay, had already gotten the tea because they was already asking Dr. Heavenly on her live. That was the other thing that I really did not get a chance to mention. Somebody asked her point blank, was Apollo Nida at the reunion? And she didn't really respond. Okay. I think she probably just said something like, praise the Lord. We're going to praise the Lord, everybody. We're going to praise the Lord. Y'all know how Dr. Heavenly do. I'm going to say it. I'm going to take it back. And then she good for giving us, we're going to praise the Lord. We love everybody. We love everybody. And then she'll read it and shade the mess out of them. Good old Dr. Heavenly. What show would we have if it wasn't for her? Well, now apparently we got a show with Apollo Nida on it as well. So let's get into the tea. Side note, if you have not already done so, hit that subscribe button, okay? Tap that button. It don't cost you nothing. And then hit that like button if you like reality TV related content, because that's what we doing, all right? Also, guys, make sure to check out my latest video on my personal YouTube channel if you are interested in self-development, growth, and all of that good stuff. But if you're here for the mess, let's get into it, okay? So our friends over at Queens of Bravo, and again, this is the first place where I saw it, but the news is everywhere. They reported that according to People, Apollo would be reunited with Phaedra Parks during an appearance at the Married to Medicine reunion. Now, let's get into just a wee bit of the story, okay, before we kind of get into some really thoughts about it. The reason why the thumbnail basically says reunited is because it says the reunion will mark the first time that Parks and Nida have appeared on screen together since season 7 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, it says here, while they left there on bad terms, a source tells People that Apollo showed up to filming this time around to support Phaedra and to discuss their life post-divorce, including their cordial co-parenting bond. And it says that Parks and Nida are also parents to son Dylan 10. I have long said that personally, for me, I think a good route for a storyline for Phaedra, whether or not she was back on Housewives or whatever show she was on, similar to what I've said about Giselle in prior seasons, has been the more interesting story is the co-parenting relationship that these ladies have with the men in their lives or with the past men in their lives, right? So with Phaedra, for example, what does that look like with these two young boys, and their father now back, he's out and about. We saw him filming with Sheree on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think it was last season. Definitely, I don't think it was this season. I think it was last season where he basically told her, quote, when my ex left me, she left me to basically die. This is what he told Sheree on the show. He says, quote, Phaedra left me to basically rot. When it first happened, she wasn't there. My sentencing, she wasn't there. My self-surrendering, she wasn't there. Basically not allowing me to see my children. There were a lot of things that showed me she wasn't there for me. Fast forward to now, okay? Phaedra was on Watch What Happens Live, and this is all quoted in People as saying that co-parenting is going great. Yes. Okay. She said the kids are most definitely with her full time, but that her ex does take them for weekends. And she went on to say that he likes to take them. So, it's giving a little bit curated chaos. Let me explain what I mean, okay? I think that again, showing this dynamic of her life, albeit very much so at the end of the run of her season on Married to Medicine. I feel like it's a little too late for me, but but if we are looking to invest in Phaedra in the long haul for Married to Medicine, I think that showing Apollo in this mix does her, I think, some favors. Not that she needs it, okay? No woman is defined by any person that she is dating or married to or was married to. I just think it's an integral part of her life that we would like to follow up on and see how that pans out, because there are so many people out there who go through this. And if we can see how people who were in once a bad place have now gotten to a great space, I think that that's all for the better. You know what I'm saying? It's just interesting that they're bringing him in at the end, okay? At the tail end. We've not gotten a suitor on here for Phaedra at all. We've not gotten any of that. Toya has questioned it on the show. And so now finally getting at least her ex during the reunion is just kind of like, especially with all this speculation about could she return to Real Housewives of Atlanta? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But I guess, late is better than never. What do y'all think? How do you feel about it? Are you excited about? I'm excited to see where they are right now, especially because we haven't seen them on screen together. And then I'm sure Apollo's wife was probably there, but will she make an appearance as well? Likely not, because they didn't really mention it in the article. So this is also interesting. And I'm sure they probably put this information out there just because it was already floating around out there. And I'm sure that reunion trailer is going to be coming and hitting us very soon. So, how do you feel about it? Let us know in the comment section down below. I also wanted to follow up on this Cynthia Bailey wedding video story, okay? Because Cynthia Bailey gooped us all right? She gooped us, and I'll take the hit. Maybe she just gooped me, okay? Because a lot of y'all was saying, oh, this is for, some type of content she creating, this some type of commercial. And commercial it was, okay? I had to get back on here and I had to let you guys know exactly what the tea was, because when I saw it yesterday, I was like, now see, I knew it was some trickery. I knew it was some cockamamie. This is all an ad for ATL exotic and luxury cars, okay? So you see here, the logo is now on the same video that was out yesterday. So all of this was the pre-plan, okay? She knew exactly what she was doing this entire time. I ain't really mad at it per se, but I'm just kind of like, y'all knew what this was giving. You know what I'm saying? Y'all knew what this was giving. And clearly she wanted the people talking. And she even hashtags, I play too much. Yes, girl, you do. You play too.
One of them, I'm not getting married, but if you are, make sure you reach out to ATL Exotic and Luxury.
Girl. Now listen, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, she gooped and got me good. And the people is now talking about the ATL exotic and luxury cars. So I can't be but so mad at it because, again, we all listen, sponsorship is the name of the game. I am the last person to talk about that. But girl, I'm trying to figure out, like, you could have just done the ad, okay? Kenya says you broke the internet with this. Yeah, girl, you did, okay? But it was cockamamie for me. It was cockamamie. Cockamamie. Mr. Ray had me fussing with people this AM. Okay? Listen. Everybody wanted to know what's going on. What's the tea? Because listen, at the end of the day, why is it any of our business? Not really, but when you put up a commercial like that, we thinking something, a lot of us who are hopeful for Cynthia Bailey. Me, myself, I am he, I am they, I am the hopeful romantic for Cynthia Bailey. I want her to have that happily ever after. So yes, I was up in the arms. But now I know it's the tricks. It's the trickery of it all. Got me upset. Got my pressure up. Norman. Did you know about this? You called it. You was right. You was right. So that's the tea that we got for y'all this afternoon. I really wasn't gonna intending to come back on here today, but I had said once, especially once I saw that Phaedra, I was supposed to be taking a nap, y'all, because I was moving some things earlier, and I was just like, I'm tired. I'm real tired. So I said, let me take a nap because I still got this little headache, right? Then I see that Phaedra news, and I'm like, well, no, hold on now. Let's see what this is giving me. Let's see what it's giving. And of course, it was, like I said, it was the worst kept secret because we already kind of had we had our suspicious. So now it's been confirmed by the People magazine. So there you have it. And there you have it with Cynthia Bailey. No marriage. She married to the game. Anyway, that's the tea. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. We cut up over here. We have a good time. This is meant to be fun. If you're taking it personally, then I don't know what to tell you, baby. But like this video if you like reality TV related content. And also like my personal channel if you guys want self-help, self-development, motivational, getting ahead, business, finance, lifestyle, all that kind of stuff like that. We're doing that over there. Okay. So you got 2 different channels, one for the mess and one for the best. Okay. The best that life has to offer. We'll put it like that. So with that being said, I will catch you all in the next video.